Hey guys, I'm Nick and welcome back to Sci-Finatics. Or if you happen to be a new visitor here, please go ahead, click on that big red subscribe button, stay up to date and current with all the latest sci-fi TV news on YouTube. And today we're talking about the Orville, which is the next best thing to Star Trek. Although maybe even some people would say when the Orville started in the same year that Star Trek Discovery started, there was a lot of chit-chat going on that people were actually saying, hey, the Orville is more Star Trek than Star Trek is. And there's, a very sound debate for that, as Seth MacFarlane is a massive Star Trek fan and the Orville is clearly a big love letter to Next Generation and all of Star Trek. And it's been a long time since the Orville has been on our TV screens. In fact, the last time the Orville was on air was the 25th of April 19. Now, to put that in perspective, I didn't even have Sci-Finatics YouTube channel up and running in April 2019. Sci-Finatics didn't start until about September of 2019 when the Orville was last on. I had no subscribers, the channel didn't exist, and now we're, a few years later, we're almost up to 30,000 subscribers, and I've never once done a review on the Orville. so there you go. So that just shows you how long it's been since Orville has been on our TV screens. And we've got a new look at season 3. Obviously, the show has switched from Fox Network to Hulu, and it looks like they've upped the budget quite a bit here for the new season of the show. We've got the opening teaser, which is an action-packed, massive space battle, and then obviously they roll into the opening title sequence from there. So this is pretty much the first kind of 3 minutes that we're going to get of the new season of Orville once it starts not on the 10th of March as it was going to do. They've now pushed it forward to the 2nd of June. I reckon this is because of other Star Trek shows that are going to be airing around this same time. I don't think Seth MacFarlane and Hulu wanted to go up against Star Trek Picard and Star Trek Strange New Worlds. I think they are probably quite strong seasons based on what we've seen so far of Picard, and not we've seen anything too much from Strange New Worlds yet, but let's face it, Strange New Worlds is the show everybody is interested to see. And I don't think that Hulu and Seth MacFarlane probably said, let's not put the new season of Orville right up against Picard and Strange New World. I think that's going to probably be, take some viewers away and everything. Let's give it a bit of a chance to come back to life again because it's been so long since the Orville has been on. So the 2nd of June is our new air date for Orville Season 3. So let's take a look at this opening teaser for the show, which shows this massive space battle between the Planetary Union and the Kalon. And then we'll roll it off into the new opening title sequence. So let's check it out. And it seems like in this dogfight sequence, we have got not only the Planetary Union fighting against the Kalon, but we've also got a few Krill ships, it would appear, taking part in the battle as well. So we've obviously got the alliance between the Krill as well, continuing here to take on the Kalon. There's certainly no shortage of dollars that they've thrown at this production. Obviously, the graphics and the computer-generated imagery and so forth for this opening teaser is pretty epic. I got to say, they've certainly risen the bar another notch, I think, in terms of the look and style of this show. Pulled out a few pretty impressive techniques here in the whole visual effects department, zooming in through the windows of the ship and coming out again, and that's some detailed work. it's not just the space battle stuff, it's integrating, and this is the tricky thing to do and do it seamlessly and do it well, is integrating those CG shots with the live action stuff, the way the camera goes in through the window of the ship and everything. It's interesting that we don't have any of our main characters in this scene. We've just got the two, Dr. Finn's two kids in this little opening teaser. You'd think maybe they'd do a cutaway or two of other crew members, but during such an epic space battle. But that isn't the case here. Isaac? In fact, I think probably one of the reasons why we're not seeing any of the other bridge crew members and we're just seeing the two Finn brothers is probably because, based on our last shot of this teaser with Isaac's face turning into an evil Kalon and his exposed, teeth, which obviously, seems very much like a dream sequence moment to me. So I'm gonna put my money on the fact that this opening teaser is in fact a nightmare that one of the boys is having about the big battle against the Kalon, and that this little shot at the end of the trailer, or end of the teaser I should say, pretty much solidifies this moment, in my eyes at least, as a dream sequence or a nightmare sequence here. Okay, so let's now have a look at the opening credits and see how they differ from our previous seasons. The graphics here look amazing. They were good in the past seasons of the show, but I think they've definitely, again, improved things even more so. Again, there's a different look in a few of the ships. I think the shuttles look different. They're a bit more, they've got more wings on them. They're a bit more sort of streamlined. I think they're not just sort of, oval-shaped pods like they were in previous seasons. So I think that redesign on the shuttlecraft is definitely a good one. Based on the opening credits, we've got all of the characters back that we had in the previous seasons, with an addition of a new ensign. One thing I'm interested in is what are they going to do with the character of Yaphet, the blob, which was a kind of a cool character in previous seasons of the show. The voice of Yaphet was performed by Norm Macdonald. So I've got to ask the question, as Norm tragically passed away last year, did they have all of his scenes recorded for season 3 before he passed away, or is somebody else going to revoice the role of Yaphet? That's an interesting question. thing I'm really interested in is the fact that we got a promotional shot from the Orville a little while back, which showed some new characters, including the Federation, oh, not the Federation, that's Star Trek, the Planetary Union President. The Planetary Union President is going to be played by Bruce Boxleitner, which all of you sci-fi fans would know played Captain John Sheridan on Babylon 5. I think he's a great actor. He was awesome in B5, and I can't wait to see him be the president of the Planetary Union in the new season of Orville. Guys, what do you think about this new teaser and opening title sequence for the Orville? Are you bummed that we have to wait until June 2nd, I think it is, until we're got more episodes of the Orville on TV? Or is it like, hey, I don't care because we're going to have Picard and we're going to have Strange New Worlds going on, heaps of cool Star Trek stuff going on, and obviously the Orville is like, you know, a bit of a cousin of Star Trek, being such a prominent homage to the franchise. But yeah, look, I'm really looking forward to it. I think, as I said, like, I actually don't want the Orville screening at the same time, because as a content creator, I don't want to have to be doing Picard and Strange New Worlds and Orville all at the same time. I actually prefer the shows be a little bit more spaced out throughout the year, so that, you can do them justice with my reviews and breakdowns and everything. So I don't mind that it's put off until June. I think that's probably going to work well in terms of the yearly rundown of our various sci-fi shows. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please leave a super thanks if you're able to. It really helps the channel out. Share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out my merch in the merch store, where you can pick up some cool t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, caps, all that sort of stuff. Helps support the channel. You can pick up a Galaxy projector like the one I've got on the wall behind me by clicking on the link in the description using the coupon code NICK10 to get a great discount on that product. I'll see you guys very soon for my next review. I'll catch you soon.